Okay, what I have here is two tailgates. The upper one is the original tailgate off of my 2011 Silverado that has the backup camera system in it, and you can see that there's a hole here being pointed out where the wiring harness came through the tailgate and then out into the bed of the truck. The replacement gate is just an original gate without the tailgate camera, and it's missing the hole that you see in the above. So this gate was already painted, and on top of it is the wiring harness that we need to make a hole for so it'll run through, and we're going to modify this to fit and save several hundred of dollars over the camera equipped tailgate, because we determined that that's the only difference, is that hole for the wiring harness. Marked out where we're going to drill a hole and install a grommet so that the wiring can pass into the tailgate, because again, this tailgate wasn't equipped with it, but it was a couple $100 cheaper than the one that had that hole for the tailgate wiring. So my pilot hole. I think that's it. Okay, so we're able to get the plug through. This will get fed into the tailgate. We'll clean this up. We've got a grommet going in that hole, and then we'll put it back on the truck and see if it all works out as planned. Okay, the original tailgate had this big grommet that just gives the wiring harness inside the tailgate a clean channel to travel through, and we're just transferring it to the new tailgate. Hard to see, but right in here is the channel that wire is going to come up. This end is where we just drilled the new hole. It travels up through here, comes out through this piece. Okay, we got that grommet through right here. Now I put a regular snake through the hole we made to come out the channel, and then I attached one part of the wiring harness so we can now draw it through, and then we've got to get it out the new hole that we made at the other end. And we've not left a lot of tolerance because we wanted the hole as small as we could possibly go. So this part will be a little bit tricky to get those plugs out the other end, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, it did prove to be a little tricky, but we just snaked the wiring harness through the hole that we made. We cut a slit in the grommet so that we can put the grommet in here after, because again, that hole was real snug. It was a heck of a time getting this plug through the hole. But now you can see we're on both sides and we're ready for the next step. Okay, wiring harness is now installed. The grommet that we put in the hole that we added to this gate that didn't have it. We also have the handle installed with the camera on the other end now, which I'll show you in just a second. Okay, here's the other side of the gate with the camera assembly now installed, and you can see that. Okay, we've got the tailgate on the truck now, and just going to show you where the wire now comes through right here. So here's our grommet, goes through the original hole, and again, this spot here is the equivalent on the old one of this huge panel hole they had right here. So we just made it come through the bottom instead, and I gotta say that was saving a couple of $100.